French. What are you thinking? I am not going inside.
Brothel, pleasure house, den of decadent delights.
Shh. So loud.
呢間咪係咯？
咦唔係喎，呢個係
哇
Tell me, am I
好樣
beautiful?
衰啊！
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north skies. You are the golden dunes swept across.
And you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin burns with her heat.
What's wrong, Jara?
What are you? Wait, I know you.
佢係咪會懟到佢穿上？
I most certainly do. Jara is the
應
most
該係咁喺
valued.
出面喺度叮啊！我哋睇緊劇情。
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jara, what's going on? Who's this man?
Your head screams in agony. The change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
What's happening?
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers. Talons sharp as daggers and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. How could I help it? I don't regret its death. But I marvel that such a work of art could ever live.
Skips a beat. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The mind flayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
Why should I deny it? My urge is as natural as the grape upon the vine. But perhaps there are other flavors that might satisfy my palate. Rapture. Close your eyes and listen.
You see only darkness. Her voice shines through it, warmer than the sun, yet cooler than night.
The all-being. Here, there is no suffering. Here, you want for nothing. Here, you are anything. You have one word. Tell me, what will you be? You are sane. Time dances on in sequence. The winding path of time evens and becomes straight. With a quiet head, you can once again hear the song of the birds and the wind in the grass. You pluck a flower, and it does not bleed.
Your flesh shivers, your heart bursts. True ecstasy for one fleeting moment.
Open your eyes. I'll remember you, and you'll remember me.
終於有次唔係問佢攞錢啦，變咗聽韓文喺度。唉，我仲要揾條樓梯啊！
有封紫色信喺度。
做咩拼個皮夾？
唔係佢拼呢啲入場許可，要執咗佢呢張入嗰個300。
Gortash is being named Archduke. Time to pay one's rock a visit.
隔離間房行過嚟。
Make any sense? Don't you two have rocks for brains? What were you thinking?
Ah, yeah. You haven't even got inside yet.
I'm not going inside.
Brothel? Pleasure house? In a den of decadent delights?
竟然真係有卷軸。咦係喎，係咪嗰間屋係咪有吸血鬼？
係。咦？呢個位可以做到嘅。
真係冇，我被打死。
Every substance has been tried and tested.
嗰個係嗰個殺人犯嗰度，嗰個密室。佢自動尋路幫我尋得直接跳落街，行落街咯。
條友
You told me the armor was a bargain.
It was my heart.
Yay!
I
You
think it's
spoke
okay,
to
okay.
me! Nobody ever talks to me! My name's Narber, adventurer to be, soon to be the best adventurer anyone's ever seen. As soon as I figure out what kind of
其
adventurer
實
I
我
want
唔
to
中意
be.
人聽佢講嘢。
What do you think? Can I be a fighter? Oh!
Tried to climb up one, you mad?
Roar! Roar! Roar!
真係好多
Are
中
you
意佢。
scared? Yes! Nobber has
咦冇
found
動畫
his
嘅
calling! Roar! Maybe not!
配音嗰時喺度究竟諗緊乜嘢？
What I wouldn't give to be the Gondian who invented the steel watch.
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear! It isn't? Shoot. What did you think anyway? Can I be a good bard? Wow!
好惡啊！
You're really mean.
佢唔中意你㗎啦。
For a tour of the steel watch foundry.
不過轉頭佢都追出嚟嘅。
First time. My heart flutters at the thought.
Oh, stranger. Thanks for stopping by Calm's Gums. I'm Calm. Well, and genuine taste you're after. But you wouldn't either if you knew him like I did. Since Dad died, he thinks he's cock of the bloody walk, that I should give up my shop and work for family business. For him, dick. Maybe you should keep your nose out of where it doesn't bloody belong. Now, you want clothes or not?
What does it feel like?
Very well. Good old fashioned Oh, stranger. Thanks. Sounds good. Get you something a bit fresher.
係咪記錯咗唔係呢度？啊係，相反方向喎。去對面買嘢，順便搞下啲變形怪咯。
Shopping for a seat.
變形怪係豎琴手邊嘛？
同佢傾咗偈先咯，傑希拉應該有反應。
門口佢有開賣嘢㗎，即係有商人。
咪就係嗰個咯。
係啊係啊。旺角已經買緊。
好多垃圾啊！
Let's go to Calm's Gums.
唔緊要啊，買翻俾佢咯。 有冇好嘢啊？
全部衫嚟嘅，冇乜垃圾，冇乜特別嘢咯，可以咁講。
誒搭地啦，
你件中甲 OK 喎，尖鋭陷阱空，等下先，睇下先。
It's a neat one.
I missed you too.
To charge rent. Harpers have been known to ignore him. Now go on. The short father may send me an actual paying customer today.
short father 原來係咁叫。
To buy?
啊，貴客。
係我哋唔單止買，我哋要買晒全部嘅。
冇錯。和光哥唔係要買晒咩？
係咪吉咗啦已經？
我身上冇錢啊！
我俾你啊。咁我6000幾俾你。
嗯，係。哦。
唔係已經掃過一轉咩？我啲箭，我幫你抌俾光哥。
我爆重啦就嚟。
有冇啲咩新嘢啊？
牛盔手咯。
抗戰師都好講，哇幾勁喎！
個頭超勁啊！
抗戰士一個嘛，斜點自己用都 OK 喎，好似。
冇啦。誒，傻咗啫！係又拉錯咗啫，冇錢添喎而家。
揾下蓋爾俾你。咦，蓋爾0蚊嘅，哦啲錢喺明薩拉度，哇！俾晒老婆啊！
老婆啊！
等下我俾你。
使唔使我賣啲染料出去？
我抌咗8000蚊俾你。
我應該冇嘢賣，一啲瘦佬嗰啲。
Yes, but they...
我營地擺低舊裝先頂唔住。
或者可能揾個 NPC 孭住啲裝，睇下會唔會要換裝嘅時候就攞嚟。
所有裝手就係卡拉克噶啦。
我得好，我掉。
卡拉克已經好重啦。
我幫你執垃圾啊！而家得閒清下啲雜物咯。我呢個 set 翻先。
啲衫使唔使攞嚟着定賣㗎？
啲衣物你
賣咁啲先咯，啲
大
板球。
叔咯，啲即係啲衣服啊，外觀嗰啲俾阿哈爾森。
呢啲棚夠嘅。
啲垃圾我就 set 咗做咩先？雜物咗。差唔多。
It's perfect for a chef.
係咪依家入去打電怪
？OK 啊。
我都要買雜物先得㗎啦，好重。
Unless you're buying, then he can wait till the Soul Forge goes dark. A pleasure.
藥水師喎有個。 幫襯下先。誒，咦？我唔係喎，一大堆素材咯。我冇袋仔喎。
我俾你啊！
我俾你。
你俾啊！你俾。
啊，同埋都要錢。
邪念嘅身有隻死老鼠。
喊柴啊！抌啦，OK。OK。
Any of us would be so fortunate. Imagine seeing your watch apart for the first time.
Darling, it's very leather.
有冇啲會法術環圍嗰啲嘢啊？
Fabulous sentence. It's perfect for a show.
Enjoyed it.
You see how far that watch is doing?
Seems simple enough.
How else was I supposed to see their optics?
Wearing armor.
Lol.
即係浪，即爬梯。
And you, Harper. There is something familiar about you. Doesn't she remind you of our old friend Marcus?
Jahira's meaning is clear. Marcus was a traitor laying a trap. The same, it seems, is happening here.
咁頹嘅。
呢個時候，呢個時候嚇咩啊？你講咩啊？嚇佢唔係衰人嚟嘅咩？特襲係嘛？
可以啊。不過我想3喎，3嘅哎呀。
係啊，自動3係咩啊
？3係等佢指揮咯，等見你下等發佈信號。
應該冇讀心就係3咯，跟住就正常打咯。而家就我排喺隊尾冇嘢嘅，得4條友。
上面
得啦，
上面仲有一個，係啊，4個。
你全部都讀心嚟嘅，好煩。
之前好似冇喎，應該係高難度先有。唔緊要，擲到爆擊就係必中啦。
公哥究竟先攻幾？
睇先，黃色喐先，跟住呢兩隻咁。
受驚啊嘛！
係喎，即係佢喐唔到啦。咁啊，我大力先36、64。
手機慢慢嚟。
我先攻而家係加7，
上面隻嘢係咁瞓低啪啪聲，係得啦。
你仲有冇動作？
完咗。
Oren's doppelgangers. How many has she brought to Baal's side, I wonder?
Mahler's mark. How many more Harper's dead?
使唔使同阿傑希拉傾下偈？
或者同個僆仔。
我得。
都唔係啊，其實佢精明，佢睇落去太後生。
T pose
？What？
你人嚟嘅 T pose。
係啊，變咗個標本咁。
Did I?
And they're not just working with the cult, High Harper. They're part. Fine, until your latest orders. Until we started to search for the Rajamar. They struck the same night. I woke to one of them strangling Chelvin, while smiling at me out of her face. She said, it said, that I'd report back to you as normal. Lure you here, and I had no choice.
I'm sure it felt that way, Geraldus. The others were likely dragged back to Orin. Tortured. Sacrificed. I do not expect you to die for me.
No, Jaheira! High Harper, please! I'm still a Harper. I want to help!
You've scarcely signed up, boy. And there is a war coming. Why die a Harper, when you could still live as anything else?
Hảo遠啊死！但係好邪念。等佢自己揀咯。
係咯。
I want to fight. For Chelvin. For all of them. So it means something.
Death is death. To look for meaning in it is foolishness, boy. Childish storybook nonsense. Exactly the kind that Harper would spout, I suppose. Fine. I have no right to make the choice for
好快就見到條屍咯。
Not when this mess is of my making. I sent the Harpers hunting after the cult, without thinking what it would mean to be hunted in turn. Now they are compromised. And if not for you, I wouldn't even know it. I'm sorry, Geraldus. Harper.
哦，好似俾人講過。
And I owe you an apology as well.
如果呢個位你唔清變形怪咧，之後你過區咧會見到傑希拉死咗喺度。
You're the last Harper in the city I can
好似
rely
係。
So sad.
好似會同你講話咩？佢仲有啲嘢要做，佢暫時分開咁
I
樣。
have matters to discuss with
跟住
my
你再
friend.
翻嚟飛龍關佢就死咗。
劇情殺。
誒，冇咩執。
啲變形怪。我知道點解會 T pose。
你做咩啊？抌咗落去啊？
執起佢再抌咯。
真係方便變形怪。
佢有冇得四隻交談嘅之後？有名有姓嗰啲。
變形怪啊嘛。
傾到偈㗎嘛，應該係嘛？
唔得。
由佢走。
係啦，撚住傑希拉同店長睇下有冇嘢傾。
Give us a key for it. Foundry.
Of course. Of course. Clear out then. I'm guessing I have some tidy.
Hmm?
我見到地圖下面仲有一個調查圖書館嘅員咧，嗰度黑房未入。
Anything of use?
咦？呢個位係咪有？有個紅色房門嗰個唔關事咯。哦，拉菲爾我哋冇嘢啦。
點去？
呢間房係咪佢鬼啊？
係啊。
11 level， 會唔會揾阿斯特同佢傾偈？佢已經插咗嘴啦。
We should go. I do not want to face the Master if we're late for his black mass.
Soon, sister. I only need one more mark.
We have enough for the Master.
I want someone there, ready for me. And once the mass is done, and our Lord grants...
It cannot be.
Oh, that's no way to...
to ascend with the rest of us. He heard about the ritual and the power our master will grant us, so he came back with his tail between his legs, hoping all would be forgiven.
You always were an idiot, Petras.
Ooh.
咁惡嘅。
Where is he hiding? Tell me!
Brother, please!
哇！要說服佢喎。
太早劏咗佢，咪少咗隻去飛升咯，飛升唔到嘛。
哇！你都幾好嘢啊！
正。
36
Fine. You owe your wretched life to my friend.
黑面白面。
冇錯。
Black mass. Beneath his palace, there's a defiled chapel. It was hidden there the entire time. Hidden from us all. Do you really think you can stop him?
I'm the only one who can. The sun can't harm me. Cazador can't compel me. I don't need to fear him.
好似話佢勁咗好多，
Now go, before I change my mind
隻
about
卡
the
隻
roast
boss 啊，
brother.
This isn't over, Astarion.
好笑啊！佢哋個樣。
They actually think Cazador will save them.
你叫佢放過去。
And they'll be trembling in fear when they tell him. They're no threat to us. And they have no choice but to do Cazador's bidding. I pity them. Worst of all, they don't know their fate's already set. They're seven sigils on seven spawn. And Cazador has the other 6. We have to face him and take that power for ourselves. Trust me, I'd rather slaughter someone else's family, but if that's what it takes. And it's not like their sweet innocence. They brought Cazador just as many victims as I did. You're not getting sentimental, are you?
XR.
I thought you were with me on this.
你而家係 XR。
I knew I was right about you.
好，朋友卡。
You're a true friend. Cazador. All right, let's go. This place stinks of rat blood and despair.
阿斯代倫同埋邪念應該係最難行到佢嗰個自我救贖路線。唔似養雞佢自己諗下咁就搞掂咗。
哇！
有條喺度嘅。
啱啱下面衝上嚟。
屌，佢解唔到。
我同佢講住嘢先。
Now, what do you reckon, lass? You trust these steel watcher thingamajigs? You burned your head recently. Didn't you spot them by the gate? Big metal bastards, even bigger swords. It's all right, well, we can get work repairing them, but what happens when they build something else to do that? It's no good, I tell you.
Huh. 呢就係俾人捉啦，嗰條友已經行到隔離，但係都冇咩特別嘢偷咗好似。
咩啊？咪殺人兇手咯。
哦，係喎。
但明明呢度門白色嘅喎。哦，我記得啦，係啦，揾佢條屍啊，唔係揾佢個人啊。 地下個攤血都要有智力先查到。
咦？揾到本書係去拉斐爾嗰度喎，唔係地獄王座喎。
咦？唔使過檢定控制你食咗佢嘅慾望。
好，掉俾蓋爾。
個矮人就喺度行嚟行去。
Shameful to be killed by your own son. That honor should fall to a daughter.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Found. He killed folk.
真係拜完咗啦！即係嗰個係咪紅矮人啊？真係。
係。
Liked it.
The spell's power wanes.
咩紅矮人係變怪嚟嘅喎？
咦係喎。
我睇下樓下有冇多落先。冇啊。
These tunnels were full of shapeshifters.
咦，有張表喎。
係咪落咗翻去啊？
呢度台面都仲有啲嘢睇晒先。
飛上屋頂都冇咩特別。
一個路邊嘅人竟然有捉到支油賣。
嚇！
一支啫，好過冇。就有啲材料，搞掂。
地攤，成班偽鈔集成入大城喺度買福袋。
啊，樣嘢好得意嘅，咪話即係有啲人會話咩？你賣武器啊、甲嗰啲嘢咧，好 cheap 啊嘛，即係照道理應該係啲貴嘢嚟噶嘛，就算係普通人用，其實係關上集事，即係操控個市場俾人操控，跟住就搞到金屬製嘅嘢跌個市跌咗咯。
birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone at Sharess's Caress is a professional.
I won't let
Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. I'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive.
哇，好多景啊！
你揾小飛象，能交小飛象。
飛象上面，不過佢仲係唔信你，跟住俾人綁鬼咗。
抵死！
今次要懟冧佢，唔好救啦。
I presume you
但
found
係
something
野希拉會
interesting
走
to
隊喎。
discuss if you're interrupting me again.
但係佢有件勁裝喎。
唔得啊！總之
Devella's been harping on about Baal for
冇啊！你做巴爾契弟嗰啲同巴爾有仇嗰幾個就走人，唔係走啊，直接同你打現場。
But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine, I'll bite. What's your
冇啦，你淨係入去神殿，跟住同嗰條友 friend 已經唔得啦。你要 friend 咗佢先就話咁，就叫你做儀式，成為刺客啊嘛。
I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar way. I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to.
今次好似係咪好咗啲啊？
佢好似信我哋喎，上次係話唔係喎，死都唔信噶嘛。
雖然佢都係交俾另一個部門處理咁樣類似。
不過我哋一個攞證據。
食環等去漁戶。
This place has been a haven. And Harpers were less than welcome in the city proper.
We are not staying.
It seems hard to imagine your efforts haven't always been appreciated.
People are just.
Harper does not go in for public acclaim.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art? Do come again.
係咯，隔離有間黑房。
好似係全房冇乜嘢，但係都係要。
It's just unpleasant to need something like this.
Whatever for? Does the hand not assist the lips? The lips the tongue? If your mighty Mars needs...
I got it. I got it. And thanks.
Of course.
Darling,
Set your worries at ease. You're in safe hands.
Well, we're shopping for a suit. Dinner with my parents, remember?
Garnish. This is safe to take. You're absolutely sure?
My good man, every substance has been tried and tested by yours truly. It's a luxury. Staying in a brothel.
好似解咁快嘅呢度。
我哋左邊好似未行啊？係啊，藍翼點查就下面嘅左邊，持有神劍上面。
Such a prude.
You are safe, my love.
Look at you. You're exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch.
士氣拉斯密斯一嘅。
I don't mind it.
未撈到啫，應該
睇到喎。
Which means we're
邪
getting
念
a
斯密
real.
斯克喎。撳唔到。
點解？
唔得，應該不做入去。
傑希拉提到明斯克，跟住阿卡里克認得出咯，跟住邪念有種反胃。
我開直播。
Addled your thoughts. Take comfort. You and Minsk have that in common. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We fought at one another's backs, times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die. There always is. But that is still the fundamental fact of it. Before we ever heard of this absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day.
Think about it. You're going to hire all the refugees.
But you'll be in a big...
Just like that. Cleaning, cooking.
So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing. Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far, but it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either. I'm not asking for promises. Just the chance. Oh, the point is moot without the means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.
thugs works for the guild.
Give them a piece of my mind.
點解我全部傾偈都睇唔到嘅而家？全部話斯密斯黑嘅。
都冇嘢喎。
唔通我畢咗定係重開一次？
重開下啦。
係啊，重開一次。
He's only a boy. You must understand.
I thought we'd be safe in the gate. I heard the stories.
Outraged. Front page material. The Duke, Ravengard. Have mercy. I heard he's a good man.
We have the Duke's force.
There must be something.
I said, step
你試下求其同一個人傾偈睇下我感唔感到？
Material.
Great headline.
Shapeshifters in the Harpers. My dad always admired their mission.
Said they gave up their entire lives so we could live safely and asked for nothing in return. We'll rout them, right? For the city and for Dad.
Please, my son. He's only a boy. You must understand.
Can't let you in.
I thought we'd be safe in the gate.
That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme. Around our name. Seeing the hope die in a room. That is probably a sign that we are succeeding. Intrigue. The high cause is shrouded in secrecy. I thought I might find another way to be of use to the world. And for a time I did. But my comrades would use a rather irritating phrase. A harper never leaves the chorus. She simply goes to spread the song. Meaning that whatever cause I turned my hand to, there I would find them. If I wanted to spare Geraldus the same headaches, well, you now know why I needed him to be sure this is the life he wants. But you're staring. Which means the tadpole has finally eaten your brain. Or have I been talking too much? Either way, time to move, no? Ha! No. No, thank you. Let the wiser members of my order wrinkle their brows over that particular phrase. In all my years fighting for the Harpers, I am still never certain what the greater good means. I've learned to be content with, well, that was not so bad as it might have been.
I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flew. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim, I asked father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
我哋已經知道，或者俾人編劇透咗。
Though I couldn't say.
好似話佢一路都抵抗緊個控制啊。
Nonsense. Stelmane was no less worthy of life or success because she was disabled. Her death is no blessing. It is a calculated cruelty. Think about it. My father was tadpole. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, he must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it.
We can't rely on the Harpers. Not when Orin has them infested with shapeshifters. We're on our own. Though, I suppose we're used to it by now. Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere.
咦？話食佢左邊個 icon 冇變到嘅，阿影心。
哦，係。
我記得之前好似佢髮型跟住一齊變。
你送佢入營地再拎翻出嚟睇下點咯。
可能要長休一次，我哋好似未長休過。
The thing that will decide my fate forevermore. Yes, it's been on my mind. Why?
Why?
係喎，其實啱啱先諗到，佢要7個顯體，跟住再加埋，即係加埋7000個靈魂啊嘛。咁如果佢代替卡扎爾多爾，咁咪少咗個顯體咯。
卡扎爾做顯體咯，係嘛？
但係佢係佢上頭嚟嘅喎。
打上。嗯。
10個靈魂。
I don't relish it, but my siblings lured thousands of people to their deaths over the years. I doubt Baldur's Gate would miss them. Of course, I don't even know if I could complete the ritual. It may be impossible, but it certainly is tempting. I won't lie. The thought hardly fills me with glee. Even with my newfound advantages, he's still an incredibly powerful vampire. But he's arrogant, too. If he does hear I'm back, he'll try to take me and expose himself in the process. Then I'll be able to strike.
結果佢就坐咗喺度，坐到我哋度為止。
Neither will I, darling. At least I hope you'll come along for the show.
我覺得最緊要個 part 都係卡扎多爾當年都係咁樣嚟搶走咗地位㗎。
Clearly, those tales were exaggerated. Their entire network in the city has been infiltrated and undone by a handful of imposters. Little wonder the surface world is in such disarray if they are among its protectors. I am not on edge. I am alert, as you should be too. Orin could be anywhere, could be anyone.
Despite her protestations to the contrary, it is clear that Minthara is afraid.
有舒服喎。
氹佢。
加埋光彩啦。
If you sense my fear, be sure that she does too. It is her greatest weapon. She has the scent of our blood, and she will tease and toy until she tires of the hunt. Then she will obliterate us without a second thought. She had me in her clutches once before. Promise that you won't let it happen again. Thank you. Together, we will survive her.
仲記得㗎？
I am not intimidated. I am terrified. You should be too. We need to watch over each other, now more than ever. We will need every advantage to survive the battles that are to come. And my illithid parasite has already shown its worth. If this superior tadpole is capable of unlocking my mind's full potential, it is a tempting... When I am stronger, we are stronger.
佢啲氣氛
Yes.
全部第三章嘅真係。
I only know it through history books and hearsay. A city of murder and grief. It is already living up to the legend. From the still, dark waters of Lake Donegarten to the black academies of Tierbresh, it is a city of wonders and terror. But it is not my home anymore. If I were to return, I would be denied all of its wonders and shown only the terror.
我突然醒起，原來二係可以 friend 阿尼納啊，嗰個復仇之路嗰個傻佬。
Yes. Particularly when the home was so magnificent. I am a daughter of Menzo Baranzan's most ancient and powerful house, the Bainray. I lived a life of privilege and danger. My home was at the tallest point of Kuel Arzol, the place of the nobles, a plateau high above the city's sprawl. I enjoyed every luxury, whether harvested in the Underdark or stolen from the surface. And I survived my first assassination attempt while I still suckled at my mother's breast. I tasted her blood that day. Her fresh scars to match those she earned.
好黐線。
She taught me to be resilient and to guard my heart from those who cannot be trusted, literally and figuratively. When I choose to let somebody close, I do not do so lightly. That gives a great depth of meaning to the bonds I do share.
Orin be damned. So beguiled. A blessing, but a curse. Off my tongue for the promise of taste. Consume all the gate tadpoles you wish. I'm not so craven. Gladly. It also promises to break us beyond repair. This ossified parasite does not make us more, but less. There will be ice where once there was fire. There will be a void where our souls once resided. I know, and I won't.
I have. He speaks to me during my nightly meditations. He is well, and Oliver also. At times they are one, and at others they divide. Easier for playing, perhaps. I've had unrealistic expectations of your character ever since I joined you. But honestly, you've surpassed even those. Seemed my faith was more than well-founded. What would you like to know? I am? Trust me, it's been said. You show more restraint than most in avoiding the subject. Or perhaps not. Sometimes I think conventional wisdom is too narrow about what someone can or cannot be. Stranger things have most certainly happened.
你問下傑希拉。
I suppose you wouldn't be shocked to learn I love animals and
刪咗隻
nature.
哥布林啫。
I know, I know. Well-trodden territory. Well then, let's see. I whittle in my spare time, and I've something of a sweet tooth. Although everyone's very amused when I say I like
好似
honey.
哈爾森本身封測嗰隻冇佢喎，啲人太中意佢咧，所以整到佢可以入隊。
我上次係咁講。
係咯係咯。
I like what I like. Once you get to my age, you realize there's little point in denying yourself, so long as others aren't affected.
而家有啲人反而後悔啊嘛，因為有兩個德魯伊喺隊度。
哦。
反而係想要嗰個詩人啊嘛。
哦，係咯。
不過邪念已經劏咗佢喺劇情入邊。聽到全部都一隻熊會中意嘅。
Well, they are fierce creatures from what I understand. But as long as you avoid the high seas, I think you can...
冇啦。
我唔係好記得我哋原本做緊啲咩。
咪嗰邊啱啱解完嗰個變形怪啊嘛。
而家其實要上去喎。
行晒未啊？睇下先。
係咪翼貓同埋護符都係卡咗？
係。
OK。
冇咯喎，係時候下一區噶咯喎，即係祭典噶咯喎。
未到飛龍關咯。
飛龍關下一個咪咩咯？
呢個關入邊嗰啲嘢睇晒噶咯，個檢查點。
睇下前面條橋喎，入邊係啊。
使唔使同阿拉菲傾多啲偈啊？應該唔使啦。
個酒樓唔係個酒吧後邊有個房，入邊有隻老鼠。
哦。
Other person with you.
酒
吧邊度？
係啊，喺個酒吧個門口度，即係飲酒個位入去。
哦。哦，即係呢下邊嗰度。
係啊，佢下邊有間廚房仔咁樣。
我去佢翻嚟先嚟參埋個。
飛龍關都其實有排搞。
You are not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
I'd give up a kidney for a tour of the Steelwatch Foundry. As if any of us would be so fortunate. Imagine seeing your watch of power for the first time. My heart flutters at the thought.
Yes, darling, it's very leather-like.
A real fight. They crush everyone.
我記得佢。
We're shopping for a suit. Dinner with my parents. Remember?
This armor was such a bargain. We can't return it.
Does the hand not assist the lips? The lips the tongue. If your mighty master...
白老鼠一定好味。
Their gyrometics or their targeting modules.
Let's go to Khan's Guns. She has the most...
一隻共產嘅老鼠。
It's perfect for a shirt.
工人階級。
This armor was 10 lengths. Pricey. I can't believe you tried to
told me the
climb
armor
up
was
one,
a
you
bargain.
madman. It was. But good armor is hard to find. How else was I supposed to see the right wear it to dinner with your folks?
You are not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
Has been tried and tested by yours
What? What does it feel like? What I wouldn't give to meet the Gondian who invented the steel watch.
Actually, Gortash invented the steel watch?
No, he merely offered patronage. The Gondians built the steel watch.
Yes, darling,
Yes, but
it's
they
very
were Gortash,
leather-like.
which makes him the inventor.
How about we settle on the Gondians and
We're shopping for a suit. Dinner with my parents, remember?
This armor was such a bargain. We can't return it. I'd give up a kidney for a tour of the Steelwatch Foundry. How long do you think?
As if any of us would be so fortunate.
Imagine seeing
Let's
your
go to
watch
Khan's
for the
Guns.
first time.
She has the most
My heart
fabulous
flutters at the
sandal.
thought.
It's perfect for a shirt.
love to see one of them in a fight?
But this armor was...
Fight? They crush everyone.
You told me the armor was a bargain.
It was. But good armor is hard to find. Maybe I could wear it to dinner with your folks.
You are not wearing armor to meet my mother
哇，
and
靠
father.
機！
Did you get to look at their gyrometics? Or their targeting modules?
Let the man breathe. That watcher sent him flying.
Did you see how far that watcher threw?
哇！
Yes, darling, it's very leather-like.
Do you not like it? How else was I supposed to see their optics?
Well, we're shopping for a suit. Dinner with my parents, remember?
This armor was such a bargain. We can't return it.
Set your worries at ease.
What I wouldn't give to meet the Gondian who invented the steel watch.
Actually, Gortash invented the steel watch.
Let's go to Calmsgulf.
He merely offered
She has the
patronage.
most
The
fabulous
Gondians
sandal.
built the steel
It's perfect for a shirt.
Yes, but they were Gortash's armor, which makes him the inventor.
How about we settle
told me
on
the
the
armor was a
Gondians
bargain.
and Gortash invented them?
But good armor is hard to find.
好正啊！呢三條友扮到喺度，佢哋咪串緊 Apple 喎，喺度拗緊鋼鐵衛士係邊個發明？
To meet my mother and father.
呢邊
哥塔遜係發明嗰個，唔係佢淨係俾錢。
As if any of us would be so fortunate.
Imagine seeing a
勁似喺度講緊 iPhone。
My heart flutters at the thought.
Stitching on this leather armor. I'd love to see one of them in a fight.
OK，翻嚟。
Real fight.
哦，你話呢三個
係啊，你拗咗好耐，我聽晒啦已經。Actually， 哇！
Tim, that seems like a lot.
黐線！
好啦，我哋插咗前面嗰，咦？有三隻嘅，以前有三隻嘅咩？
佢哋得門口一隻啫，嗰陣時。
哇！加咗碼喎。
You are not wearing
應該劇情可以救到嘅，即係係咯，佢混亂咗，住唔識衝。
嚇？咩啊？呢度都唔係另一邊。其實我唔記得有條橋識唔識放落嚟。
唔識。
好似喺對面放。
都唔係好記得點過
一嗰陣係去唔知點樣去咗對面，翻轉頭就開咗條橋咯。
我哋自己飛過去啊嘛。
我哋嗰陣時喺呢度啊。
傾下偈先啦。唉，想喐手添。
呢兩個邊個？
去隔離嗰個。
Let's go to Calmsgulf. She has the most
Give up a kidney for a tour of the steel watch foundry.
As if any of us would be so fortunate.
Imagine seeing a watch power up for the first time.
攞住睇。
You having a
你再搞笑
laugh,
嗎？
devil boy? I know, right?
哦，我哋有信。入咪得咯，入咪得咯。
激勵埋啦。
Ah, yes, the Orphans Fund. You can pay me directly. I'll make sure to pass your gold to the orphans.
諗都冇諗啊！
哇！我稍後再嚟會開袋。
I'm sure you will.
多謝。
Gaining access will not be easy.
No entry today. Last door on the right. Go on. Make merry.
你咁順攤。
Lower the gates. Special permission.
切！
你嗰次好似直接打佢。
冇，你飛過去嘅。
仲諗住對冧佢哋添。
唔知係咪唔記得咗係咪？
而家可以反豬頭對佢嘅，其實會唔會受驚啊？
冇乜意思啦，因為守衞免疫受驚啊。
咁走。
你聽住，
都唔知點解你22文嘅可以有。喂，原來抗火啊，都幾煩。
哦。
咦，斯密士黑嘅。
係 OK。
喂
Naughty, naughty, naughty little master.
誒？
邪點？
You have disobeyed your father's wishes one time too many. For he who fights with monsters should look to it that he himself becomes a monster. When you gaze long into the abyss also gazes into you. Another will embrace what you have rejected, and that other will be your death. But your father loves you dearly. You may really inherit yourself yet. Slaughter your line. Become the last of your name. Lord Baal shall have but one chosen.
彈跳。
Memories flood back, snatches of your story written in the blood of 1,000 victims. Years spent in worship of Baal, leading his savage congregation in prayer, sacrifice, and slaughter. You were their master.
嚇，應該刪咗㗎咯。
A cruel master, a dread lord, a devoted father. All is as you feared. You are a spawn of Baal, his heir, his scion.
哇，耳好正其實。
哎呀，我想逐漸變㗎。
你係聖騎嚟㗎。 雖然唔知4係咩意思。
等你都變埋細路仔。
You are not the last of your name. Wary of your confessors. Will friend turn to foe, knowing what you are?
私人對話，全世界都聽到，白暈咗。
You know, I've always kind of hated this place. Such ado about a damned bridge.
依家長休會唔會有啲咩嘢特別咧？
Is it really worth all that
應該冇嘅。
兄弟會唔會有啲咩？
Isn't there something you hate?
Wrench the Orphic hammer from Raphael's grasp, and we can
呢一種極真係好煩。誒，你有得同佢講但係。
I'm not surprised. You've become death incarnate. Mighty, yes. And altogether unpredictable and intractable. One day, perhaps soon, Baal will demand your fealty. You'll either muster the strength to defy him, or you will succumb. I know how I'd choose.
Are you? Well, you have a rather vacant, tadpole finally ate my brain look about you. You're the boss.
你睇一睇翻頭先對話，你哋睇緊嗰段嘅時候，就鋼鐵衛士揾我傾。
哦。
睇先。嚇！
雖然唔係咩特別嘢，不過佢幫你睇。
This fortress is
哦，我記得。
I did, though I.
之前我哋入嚟佢都係咁樣求其走一個趕。
birthday present, huh?
You wish to consult me? Tell me, or snore, or show me. My mind is open to you.
會唔會蝦佢啊？嚇咗佢，因為佢驚我諗。一係3，一係1嘅啫喎。入咯。
Exposed to the limitless horror of your dreadful imagination, Minthara's mind buckles, snaps, and then burns hot. She absorbs every detail, whether memory or dream, and drinks deep of them. You sense a desire in her equal in strength to your darkest urge.
Elgor, Duktak, Slayer. You are exquisite. Ecstatically so. It makes my heart race. I know. We must find the Temple of Baal, slaughter Orin, and claim your inheritance. Then I will rule by your side.
Okay.
My slayer.
Well met. Hells. It explains so much. Listen to me. I knew another like you. Gorion's ward. One of Baldur's Gate's great heroes. Baal's blood ran through their veins too. They burned away their own darkness with their own inner light.
咪第一集嘅主角啫。
好似係。
From what little I can recall hearing of Baal's mortal children, not all succumb to his influence. Perhaps you can still resist your nature, if you want to.
The urges are calling on you again, aren't they? Baalspawn. Probably more Baldurian parents scare their children with stories of your kind than mine. I thought your kind was extinct. Goes to show. You should always check your facts. So, how are you feeling? Keen to reconnect with your family? Or ready to throw yourself in an oubliette?
Very tired.
都 OK。
Though I don't look a day over 100, I was alive in Baldur's Gate when the Baal spawn first arose. I was barely aware of it, locked in the kennels as a young spawn. Rather thrilling. I get to watch the bloodshed firsthand. I felt very unfashionable missing out last time.
佢記性其實都幾好。
Soldier. That's a heavy weight. I know you can carry it, but it's heavy all the same. You are so much more than your parents.
Oakfather preserve you. You are a mortal child of Baal. Be careful with whom you share that fact. I hear many of your kind have met premature ends.
都傾晒，啊唔係，差唔多可以。
A Baal spawn. Gosh.
因為驚殺咗佢，
I
所
know
以
what
分
it is
手
to
嘅
have
就
a
係
closer connection than most with the
笑
gods.
死。
But with Baal, very careful.
已經係 Ghost Bomb。
Game over。
一路講隻手，一路慢慢伸入個心口咯。
就係黐線嚟講話，真係說服失敗啊！真係賴嘢。誒，有裝唔裝買？好似呢度。
Are they going to arrest us?
I spoke to a witness who said they went into the house before the fire started.
偷嘢炒車。
It won't happen, I swear.
冇喺度。
This is the armor. Trade. Do I look like a shopkeeper? This equipment isn't. Me for cleaning the bloody mace rack. Finally, someone who sees sense. Strong folk wielding strong blades. That's what keeps folk safe. Not those glorified golems. I don't have anything fancy, but I are welcome to take a look.
冇咩賣啊，見多。
In the house.
Well, we broke down the door because it.
Always a pleasure.
嗰集甚諗住喺呢度直接開拖定遲先。
Are they going to arrest us?
哇！而家開好難喎。
I spoke to a witness who
你一定要擺低晒啲人先開。
They say Gortash won't be king.
你係咪又係攞肖像去賣？哇！原相啊！我太高睇唔到個原，我唔夠高撳個原相。
Wanted Iron Hand Gnomes.
I don't know, dear. I don't know.
要好似等一陣先得。
Just be patient.
Pretend I'm a fist and
係成日都窒窒地撳呢啲閱讀型嗰啲。我哋公司個次序調轉咗咯，其實應該係救完工就先返嚟地牢揾啊，揾隻龍。嗰陣時好正啊嘛！唔緊要，我哋仲有，我哋就有隻龍，就同講隻龍已經俾我哋冧咗。
佢嘅秘密武器。
You've been saying that for ages, and we're still here. What are they waiting for?
I don't know, dear.
撳咗，我已經撳到第二個。
Wanted, party of adventurers with designs against the city. Armed and dangerous, approach with caution.
係咯。
Well, your officialness, we broke down the door because...
Are they going to arrest us?
Right,
What if they throw us in jail?
In trouble. Inside.
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
I spoke to a witness who says you entered the house before.
I can't really glaze that Pete's the R. He wasn't even hurt.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
入邊好多陷阱，啲人
咪再拉。
If it isn't little Will, straight to your hand.
Mizora, I've had enough. You owe your life to me. Time to end the pact.
Feeling cheeky, are we? Most unbecoming. Heard about your father. The Absolute's puppet. A damned travesty, if you ask me. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid party, I hear. Perfect for crashing.
I'm not sure I believe her. But does it really matter? Meaning? Meaning that in the games of generals and dukes, we're not even pawns, just dust on the board.
哦，呢個後門。
What happens next is out of our hands.
呢度好似
is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Eldrell would still be stuck in the hell if it weren't for him. Have you seen the tieflings at the South Gate? Eldrell's exiles.
唔好撳落去。
失敗。
呢度應該主要都係咪水管個位啊？呢度，因為個水管好似係西邊。
記唔記得個窿去邊嘅？
咪揾阿安蘇咯。但係嗰個窿係細到要氣體或者勁細粒嗰啲先過到。
哦，呢個監獄嘅。
係。所以呢度其實唔使行住先。
I'll be my old fishing spot. Spent more than a few summer tide days here.
Is that so?
唉，好麻煩啊，超。
Only a few head colds and a tongue lasher.
咦？去咗邊啊？哦，傳翻
去。點？你上去都得。
What's next is out of our hands.
上啊！參觀典禮。
咁咪你先。
嚟緊。OK。
OK，呢個。
哇！呢度7隻8隻鋼鐵，
死緊啊！條開海
都唔係嘅，佢滾可以滾死自己有嘅。不過啲陷阱，唉，少啊，公爵都仲喺度。
公爵依家係冇腦噶嘛，話要說服喎，我意係想點啊你？
上咯，你咁點？
佢真係會衝出去㗎，唔得。
冇啊，唔好搞。
我哋係咪啲橫位用晒就嚟？我見好似冇乜加成咁嘅對話。因為即係呢一區好多對話，我哋已經用晒。
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay their respects.
My respects? You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
My favorite assassin. I'm so glad you've returned to my side.
Hang on, what? You know each other.
We have important matters to address. My reunion with Karlak can wait. Oh, I'd forgotten. Your memories are quite lost, aren't they? Oren told me she'd made a fool of you.
Ê, 做咩要拆開兩段咁麻煩？
Understood that if we were to unite, no one could stand in the way of the Dead Three. So, unite we did. First, we obtained the crown. Then we enslaved the brain. From there, it was but a small step to the most successful religious hoax ever perpetrated.
有條路原來。
只係
個結局出
唔夠時間整咯，應該係話。其實呢條友個角色幾好嘅。
佢好有腦咯，真係。佢唔勁，但係就真係好有腦。
如果你 friend 佢就會發覺其實佢係冇心搞你嘅，完全唔諗住喐你嘅，真心嗰隻。
我即係佢冇， 成日氹我哋噶嘛，佢真係嚟真嘅喎。
係啊，佢係想要盟友咯，反而佢驚，如果你唔夠勁，佢反而唔想要你咯。
嗯。
即係佢係中意統治啊嘛，佢唔係中意灰焦土啊嘛。但個結局佢冇乜點整咯，即係唔係好關佢事咯。
可能
草了事啊，應該係話。
慢慢補咯，應該會。
冇啦，佢冇結局啦，已經。
Had Orin not ruined your hard work? Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorn. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law or over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. The faithful will do anything in the name of their god.
呢個儀式
It was all going
中
so
間
well
大公開。
until you vanished. Orin informed us that henceforth she would speak for the Temple of Baal and act on their behalf. But she made a mess of things.
睇睇你攞部手機現場直播。
Control herself.
二好正。
我啲起你。
係我啲起你自己都驚。唔係佢其實想睇我啲能力啫。
4-3次都。
咁又好似扮傻仔真係。太細。
2 OK。
2啊。
Have you gone soft? I find that hard to believe. One's true nature always rises to the top. When Ketheric fell, I feared the worst. That our plans would fail like so many before because of discord among ourselves. And now you've returned. We can achieve all of our dreams still. You brought Thorm's Netherstone.
其實3個手下咧，我覺得佢索武將軍係最勁呢3個。
Without Thorms, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coast's infected.
係故事都係啦，打幾十年仗。
Prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky. Restore authority over the brain.
4都好喎，有冇問過啊？
It's not, but it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proves treacherous. She wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
嗰陣我哋揀1咗，記得。
Orin changes shape faster than you and I. The coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. So I turn to you. the former ruler of the cult of Baal. Let's make our pact anew. A divine oath, sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin, take her stone, you bring it here. Once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
And my father?
The urge, the deplorably brutal urge sickens within you. When you level the world over, that dead world must be yours alone. But first you will rule. Then you will ruin.
What do you say? Shall we be allies?
This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
He wants what we want. Orin dead, and the Elder Brain subjugated. An alliance would serve us well.
6同7有咩分別啊？
偵察思想咯，你偵察思想就可以知道佢係真心。
係偵察思想，如果失敗就會冇份。
嚇！但係如果我哋唔喐鋼鐵衛士嘅話，驚唔驚嚇成疾啊？嚇！
可以問下1
哇，3就1咯，試下啦。
We would not meddle in each other's affairs. This was our agreement. She came to us as Baal's chosen. We are but servants to our lords. Your presence here means your lord sees a purpose for you yet. I tolerated Orin, but I liked you.
3係咪可以繼續揼住先？
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth. The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. The Baal Temple, your old haunt, now reeks of her ichors. Do you even remember how to find it? A shame. It's a secret even to me. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies. Orin is elusive, shall we say. The grip of the steel watch may be tight, but sand still slips through its fingers. Some conflicts are best resolved quietly. The people are cattle, obedient until panicked. Before you do, come and witness, as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Then we proceed. The patriarchs await.
個公爵仲係傻仔。
Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Raven Guard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
個老細，
老豆見住個仔唔鬼講佢出去啊
！Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
Enver
Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
係喎，其實都唔，如果我哋要去監獄救人嘅話，咁其實都飛唔到佢。
佢，
佢會知㗎嘛，因為
編埋卡拉克就收隊。
Dearest Karlak, I'd busy myself finding Orin if I were you.
之後你傾偈傾咗10日咧。
Once you've secured your camp.
That's it. That's all you have to say to me.
Were you hoping for something else? A word of wisdom? A hug?
Thanks to you, I don't hope for things anymore. I just take whatever it is I want. See you soon, motherfucker.
我幾驚佢跟走佢嗰時。
So there you have it. Lord Enver Gortash in all his glory. What did you make of him?
以後咪即係離隊。
Yeah. Fucker always had expensive taste.
可唔可以偷嗰頭
I don't know how anyone in this hall could fall for this charade. Isn't it obvious what a chancer he is? And they expect these big metal monsters to tuck them in at night while the absolute Gortash isn't their salvation. He's the monster at the gate.
今日在呢度先。
嗯。